Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. All right, guys, so we're in one of my favorite spots here. Let's see what we can catch. Got the 6'6", the new one, the Mach 2 on the Lewis Speed Spin 300. And we're gonna give this a shot, see what we can come up with. Hopefully have some good luck. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. My name's Alan. I usually make fishing videos on my vacation, and I have a lot of fun doing it. So we may move down here and fish below the rapids where I've had luck before, but I've also had a lot of luck here too. So I'm just throwing a little Mepps size 3 spinner. Oh, that breeze feels good. This is a good spot for some micro fishing along in here. I may try some of that too for some rock bass. Got the other bass rig too, which is a 6-foot ugly stick. With another Lewis reel. Man, that looks good in the water. So you can catch smallmouth, largemouth. You can catch northern pike in here, walleye. A little bit of everything. It is kind of breezy today, but we'll see how this goes. There's cabbage everywhere. See what I mean? I need to get some trimmers the next time I come out here. Trim some of this back. There we go. There we go. Right under that log. Oh, he came up and popped it. And he's not a very big guy. Come on. Get out of there. I'm gonna need my pliers for this. All right, guys, this is a little guy. Boy, he's hungry. And he came out and hit that number 3. There you go. He was tucked under that log. That's why I let that kind of spin there. And he fired out and hammered it. Boom! All right, so we got one. He's little, but at least it's one. All right, guys, I'm just throwing the Kalen's Lunker Grub. Move down a little bit, down here to the boat ramp, canoe drop. The rapids are down there. I hadn't fished below the rapids yet. The other thing I want to do is try a little bit of micro fishing along the rocks, because I have so much fun doing that. If you don't know what micro fishing is, it's just real light tackle. I use like a little 5-foot ugly stick, like a little craw, 4-pound line. It's a lot of fun. You can catch smaller fish, but with light line, when they fight, it sure feels like a big fish. It's kind of an odd thing, but man, it is fun. So this Kalen's Lunker Grub right here is perfect for these conditions. That color right there, if you do the black and chartreuse. So you just whip it out there, give it some cranks. And hopefully catch something. All right, guys. I moved down here. Ooh, did you see that? All right, guys, I moved down here below the rapids. Oh, I see fish jumping right there. Wow. Almost like trout when they jump. Throw in the ultralight first. Just a little craw. Nothing. Probably one heck of a rainstorm to get rid of that log jam. Or they just come in with a backhoe and a grapple and start pulling it out. Which is what I would do. Alright, let's get to our main setup here. I'm going to try a Comet Minnow amongst other things. See what we can get. Alright, guys. Before I switch to the Comet Minnow, I'm throwing this little Bass Assassin. Same thing with the other place in the rapids. You just got to go real easy and guide it through. I had one come out, take a look at it. This may be good for that Mepps Firetiger. Maybe a good old-fashioned tube. Seen some fish jump. I can't tell if they're carp or what they are. Alright guys, way out there on the rapids we're hooked up. I mean way out there. Tough because we got current. Just throwing a tube, craw colored tube. Holy cow. Son of a bitch. Easy, fella, easy. Oh. I know, man. Oh. My PB walleye. Easy. It's a nice walleye, my personal best. Easy. 16-inch walleye. Please. 16-inch walleye. There he goes. Just a hair over 16. That's the biggest walleye I've ever caught. On the tube. Right out in the rapids. That's all I was throwing, guys, is that tube right there. This little croc color right out in the rapids there, and boom, he hit. I just let it float, let the river take it. Kind of bounce it along the bottom. So that's my biggest walleye. That's a good eater size. All right, guys. What do you think next? I'm thinking this green size 3 in this metallic color. What do you guys think? You like that one? I also got it in a size 4, but I'm gonna try the size 3. Take a look in there and see if there's something else you want me to try in a few minutes. All right, guys, did you decide? This one? The bronze slammer? All right. Good choice. Give her a little test whirl right here. Oh yeah, that looks good in the water. Good choice, guys. Good choice. We switched to this one because the green one got stuck in the rocks out there. So you guys had a good choice right there. So with this, same thing. Crank it real slow, but not too slow so it gets caught in the rocks like I did the other one. And then you let the blade spin. Let it do the work for you. There we go. All right, guys. So there's the rapids. I moved down here. I've had a lot of luck fishing here. The thing is, the water is really shallow. But I've had some good luck here on the Comet Minnow. The thing is, I could wade this. If I wasn't by myself, I'd probably do it, and I had somebody with me. The problem is you get in there, because some of the soil in Iowa is that you can sink straight down to your knees easily. Even though this has got rock bottom for the most part. But there are some holes in here. So this one is a size 4 Mepps, but I've got a cream worm on there. There's like a trailer, and this is rigged weedless. It's pretty cool. Looks like maybe finally we'll get some rain. Anyway, so this spot is just for giggles. See if anything's here. I've had some good luck here, like I was saying. This is probably where I should be bouncing the tube along. I can definitely feel the rocks down there. It's boom, 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 boom. Look at that log jam. Holy cannoli. And then out there, look, there's a lot. You can see where shallow it is up on the sandbar. People love to float this and canoe this and kayak this when the water's up a little more. Yeah, I can feel this bumping along. It's a good thing it's weedless. It's the only thing with a tube is I like to rig mine with the exposed hook. And it may have some trouble there. So much fun out here, guys. I bet you under that log right there, there's some little ones. I may try to float my little micro rig through there. Looks good. Alright guys, I'm just bouncing a tube along. And what do we got here? Feels good. Just bouncing it along right out there in the middle. It's not very deep. What do we got here? Another walleye? Nice. Oh, this is a beast of a walleye. Holy cow. Look at the size of this guy. I gotta get a measurement on him. $18.25. Look at the snappers on that guy. Easy. I'm gonna use my gloves so I can get a grip on there. Come on. That's a good eating walleye right there. All right, guys. There she is. For the release, 18.25. There she goes on the tube right out there. That was fun. Now that's my new PB, 18.25. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Just one of these little tubes that looks like a craw, bouncing it along out there. And the water's not even really that deep. What was that? Grass? So the water's not very deep at all. But they're looking for food. Both of those were good eater walleyes. I could have kept them, but you know, this river's got special meaning to me. So it's been good to me. So I want to give back, and I don't mind letting the fish go. Ooh! Dang it, I had a hit right there. Crying out loud. I missed him. Yeah, the river's been good, so I don't mind giving him back. Walleye is my favorite fish to eat, but I got a buddy of mine that can make a replica of that for me. Oh, come on, that feels like a snag. No. All right, I got it free of the snag, but the hook is bent up all crazy, so I got to try to bend it back. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Ah, what are you doing, little guy? Huh? Watch out, we got fish hooks here. Whoa, 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 come on. What are you doing here? Huh? Hey, is this one yours? Yeah, he tried to eat a tube. He tried to eat the tube. All right, guys, got the hook bent. took care of that dang dog. Almost got tangled up in my hooks. And nobody was around. And then finally I saw a guy down by the rapids parked up there that had a little pet carrier in the trunk, on the back of his truck, and went all the way down there. He didn't even know the dog had run down this way. He was rigging a fishing pole. He was getting all into my gear. Fortunately, I thought quick and got him the heck out of that. Poor little dog. The guy said, well, if he would have been hooked, he would have learned his lesson. So just over 16" on the first walleye, 18 1/4 on the second walleye. And those were, at their respective times, my PBs for walleye. And for a river like this, that's about pretty good. Over on the Cedar River, my cousin got a 29" walleye on a minnow. Beautiful fish. My cousin Graham. Epic fish. That's the biggest I've ever heard of coming out of a river in Iowa, not counting the Mississippi. But for me, 16 and 18 were just fine. Just floating the tube down there, bouncing it along. You kind of have to guide it through, and when you feel the rocks, you're gonna have to guide it through. But like with mine, I prefer to have them with the hook exposed. And there's different ways to rig them. I gotta bend that hook just a little more because I got hung up again. Bend it back down, but it's not gonna cause too many issues right now. Right there is where that guy was sitting. As soon as it hit the water, I gave it 2 pops and bang. Ooh, I thought that was one there, but it was a rock. So you can feel the tube as it bounces along. And you just kind of twitch it, pop it, then let it die down. It's a lot of fun to throw. The thing is, right in here is where I caught on the Comet Minnow. Comet Minnow by Mepps has that little minnow on it. The water was deeper, but I had some good luck with it. But then I had a couple times where I went through a stretch where I had 5 or 6 that didn't hook. And I was all frustrated with the Comet Minnow. I was like, what's going on here? All right, guys, I think we're hooked up. Yep, I feel the head shakes. Oh, he came off. Did you see that? It was a little smallmouth. Right out there, he flipped and boom, popped it. Dang. Boy, this spot here has been really good to me. Down from the rapids. All right, guys, this is gonna wrap it up for me. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. So I had a lot of fun out here today on the river, catching different stuff, using different baits as I usually like to do. That other tube got snagged and I lost it, so now I've got just a real red 4-inch tube. No, there we go. I was gonna say that's a fish, just a snag. Apologize for the wind, guys, but it's starting to pick up a little bit. Anyway, well, thanks for hanging out with me today. Hey, until next time, I'll see you then. Have a good one. Bye-bye.